Our big story this afternoon, how agencies across West Michigan are preparing to administer the lower dose COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine to kids ages 5 to 11. Already doses of the vaccine are in West Michigan.
The Kent County Health Department shared these photos from shortly after the doses arrived. We have team coverage this afternoon.
In a few minutes, 13 on your side, Keely Lovern has more from local health departments and how they're preparing to roll out the COVID vaccine for kids. But we begin with Charlie Tinker, live outside Spectrum Health with how hospitals and the state are preparing. Charlie.
Yeah, guys, this is a specific supply for this specific age group. That's really important to stress. Pharmacies and hospitals like Spectrum here can't simply, cut those pediatric doses from the adult vials. It's packaged that way, it's shipped that way just to prevent any mix-ups and otherwise wrenches in the plan that could have been planned away.
This is undoubtedly a huge milestone in our progress with combating this pandemic.
The wheels now fully in motion in the drive to vaccinate hundreds of thousands of Michigan children. Spectrum Health received its first shipment ahead of Tuesday's official green light from the CDC.
We understand the timeline for the build. There's a lot of complexity behind the scenes, and our teams are working diligently. While the distribution has begun, it has begun in just small increments.
Those first shots will find their way to 60 Spectrum affiliates, including family practices, pediatric clinics, walk-ins, and urgent care facilities. But at this point, says Spectrum, only 300 doses have found their way into cold storage across the entire health system.
As far as timing, providers have already been receiving the pre-ordered vaccine and can start immunizing the 5 to 11 age group today.
But are those vaccines actually finding their way to providers? Turns out, in terms of quantity at least, there is no hard and fast answer there. The state ordered something like 287,000 doses right out of the gate. Local health departments, hospitals, and others across the healthcare spectrum put in orders totaling just over 417,000. Those doses are shipped directly, which is why the state health department couldn't tell me yet whether all of that first allotment had been delivered. Then a question of whether mom and dad will actually agree to get their children vaccinated. Survey data says MDHHS shows 46 to 60% of parents would sign on.
I know parents want to make the right choice for their children and protect them, but vaccination is not just a personal choice. Your decision affects the health of all children in your community, including your own.
We've seen over the past handful of months that pediatric illnesses and hospitalizations due to COVID-19 have increased dramatically.
Now, in terms of those distribution concerns, it really does seem to be pretty hit or miss this early on. Of course, the state emphasizing it won't be a problem, and while a hospital system like Spectrum got 300 doses, U of M Health West told me to receive 1,200 doses with another shipment expected next week. Mercy Health St. Mary's told Arvell Lego the same thing. 1,200 doses on hand right now, more later. That is the maximum amount allowable. Mercy Health Muskegon also got 300 doses. The expectation is that any of those delays, guys, will be resolved pretty early on. We're live in Grand Rapids. Charlie Tinker, 13 on your side.